Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. This video is about how to use colored pens in your planner to make your stickers go further. So that way you don't have to have as many stickers. It's still going to be cute. You can certainly do spreads without any stickers at all and just pen. And I do have one of those on my channel already, but this is sort of like a video where you have a spread that you don't want to put as many stickers down for budgeting reasons or for whatever. But this is more like ideas to decorate to supplement your stickers. I'm going to be showing you a few techniques and then I'll show you some examples in my own planner. One of the things I love to do is after I make a spread, I love to choose the colors of pens that I'm going to use for the week. Let's say I have a spread that has a lot of stickers with these 3 colors in it. I will choose the colors. These are Tombow dual brush pens. You certainly don't have to use these. You can use any colored pens. I even use Crayola Super Tips. But what I do is have these available throughout the week when I fill out my planner, and I use them in different ways. I do use them to letter with, but I also use them to draw little designs and boxes sometimes and things like that. So that being said, the first idea I have is to draw some boxes with these pens. And that way your stickers are going to go further. You're going to save money. There's so many different ways to draw boxes, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've probably seen me draw boxes in my planner before, but I'm just going to give you some quick ideas here. You can draw boxes directly on the page, or you can draw them on sticker paper and cut them out and put them in your planner. It really doesn't matter. Of course, if you're someone who uses a heavy hand with marker, it may go through to the other side. I'm pretty careful with it, so I usually don't have that problem, but once in a while I might have a little ghosting. So let's just say you need a box on Monday for whatever. You can just draw a rectangle. The great thing about this is that you can draw them whatever size you want. They don't have to be the standard box sizes that you find in sticker books. You can make them as big or as small as you wish, and I love that. You can make them the size that you need for your plans. So once I have a box like that on the page, I can do several things. If you want to go real simple, you can just take a pen and outline the outside, outline the inside, and then you have a colored box. I like to take it a little further and decorate them a lot of the time. There's so many different ways to decorate boxes, but some examples may be, I don't know, polka dots around the outside. You could do like dashes. You could just do lines around in the middle. Let me draw another box so I can show you more ideas here. And these lines don't have to be perfect either when you're doing this. It still looks good. Anyway, you could draw like little bow on the top, or you could draw you could tape it to the page like with a washi tape strip. You could do that, do some little doodles there. Or you can use actual washi to tape it to the page. That's a weird box and that's all right. You could draw things in the corner here like little flowers. That's a weird one. And then you could draw lines between them. So there's so many different ways you can decorate these hand-drawn boxes. I could do a whole entire video on it, and at some point I probably will. Another cute thing to do is to like start a box and then draw things in between like hearts or stars and then keep going. So it looks like it's part of the box, you know, and you keep going all the way around and make a whole entire box. I'm not going to spend too long on boxes. Like I said, it could be a whole entire video, but that's the first idea, is to draw your own boxes. And you can do them in as many colors as you want. You can make as many boxes as you want. And it's going to save you on box stickers. Save you money on box stickers, I should say. Wow, Bumble has a lot to say. Speaking of saving money, let me just talk to you real quick about Mint Mobile. Let's talk about something we all deal with, which is sky-high phone bills. Seriously, why are they so darn expensive? That's where Mint Mobile comes in. I'm partnering with Mint Mobile to bring you this awesome deal. They're shaking up the wireless game by offering premium service for a fraction of the cost. Imagine getting unlimited talk and text, access to the nation's largest 5G network, and mobile hotspots for as low as $15 a month. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's not. I tried Mint Mobile myself, and I did all the things I usually do on my phone, like watch YouTube videos, talk on the phone, text, all that kind of stuff, and I didn't notice any difference between Mint Mobile and my regular carrier. Switching to Mint Mobile is a breeze. No stores, no salespeople, just huge direct-to-you savings. It only took me about 15 minutes to set it up myself. Mint Mobile uses digital eSIM cards, so you can sign up and immediately activate it right from your phone. No need to leave the comfort of your home. And if your phone doesn't have an eSIM card, Mint Mobile will ship you one for free. And also, you can keep your same phone number. Head on over to the link in my description to make the switch today, and then you can go out and buy more planner supplies. Thanks again to Mint Mobile for partnering with me today, and now let's get back to the video. Let's talk about some more ways we can decorate our pages with pens. One thing I love to do at the top of a page is I like making like little confetti like this. And then just sort of randomly putting them around. And you can outline these with thinner pen or you don't have to. And it just makes your page at the top like a fun party, you know? This is really cute for like a birthday spread or something. And again, we're going to try to match the colors of the pens to the colors of whichever stickers you use, if you use stickers. Along that same idea, you can do polka dots. I have Zig Clean Color Dot markers here. These are great for making dots. And the tip looks like this. So you can either do it very lightly and you're going to get a very small dot, or bigger, bigger, bigger. So however much you press on here, the bigger the dot gets. Let's see if I can make it even bigger. Yeah, but the problem is if you make it too big, it's going to go through. You have to have a light touch with these. But anyway, these are fun to just create little confetti areas like this. That's a little too even, but you know what I mean? So you could put box stickers on here or draw your own boxes and then kind of put polka dots around the boxes, and that makes for a fun spread. You can also decorate boxes with this. You could do it with hand-drawn boxes or regular sticker boxes. You could like take them at the top and do a fun little area like that. Do it again down here at the bottom, or take them and do your polka dots on the box itself. You can make dots along the line for something different if you want to emphasize a specific line all the way across. So there's lots of fun things you can do with these dot markers. I will link these for you. Another thing I like to do, this is an undated planner, but for the dated planners, so say this is like dated 16, 17, 18. You can take this pen. This works great on dated planners. It's gonna maybe smear this a little bit because I have to wait for this to dry more and I don't want to right now, but you can just basically do this on your dates in different colors across the page and it will sort of emphasize your dates. Along that same line, you could do the same thing with the days of the week. So you can just highlight the days of the week like that. I think it makes it a little bit more fun. Another thing a lot of people do, which is really cool, I just have not done it at all, I don't think, but I like the look of it, is they take like a mild liner typically, but I'm going to use this Tombow, and they're just going to make lines. So they might make lines there like that. They might do some yellow ones down here. And the purpose of this is to write on the lines. So you could put a to-do list there. You could even take, you know, your Zig Clean Color Dot marker and go down like this as like little check boxes or something. But you can write, you can do journaling on there. It's just for writing, whatever you need. And you can color coordinate it with your spread, which I think is really fun. And I should do that soon because like I said, I don't think I've ever done that. So you might have like pink lines here on this day. And it's pre-made for you and ready to go when you need to write your list. Of course, you can doodle with pens. That goes without saying. I love doodling in my planner. I know that some of you might think you don't have a creative bone in your body, but that is absolutely not true. I think everyone is creative in their own way, and some doodles are very easy to draw. Like, let's just say, let's do this. So a flower is super easy to draw, for example. All you have to do, and your flower doesn't have to be perfect, just have to do this. And then maybe draw, I don't know, some leaves, right? I'm doing it very sloppy. The trick to doodling is if you outline it, it always looks much better, in my opinion. It depends on the look you're going for, but a lot of the time, it's gonna look cuter when you outline it. And you can even do like a couple of those. And then go in here with your pink in the middle and draw like the middle part. I should have left that white, but you know what I mean. And you can just draw these in different spots in your spread to save on stickers, or you can draw on a separate piece of paper and put it into your planner like I just did in my journal last week. I created these hearts out of like marker paper, and I used alcohol-based markers. And then all I did was cut them out and paste them right into my planner. So you can make doodles on other pieces of paper so you don't have to worry about the pen going through, and then just glue them right in. And they're just homemade stickers, you know. I mean, use your imagination. Hearts are very easy to draw. I know that maybe the patterns are a little bit harder, but there's so many things you can do with hearts, flowers, stars. Let's see, how about sparkles? Like, these ones are so easy to draw. Draw little things like that. You can go in, let's see, you can go in like and do some of these. I do this kind of thing all the time in my planner. Draw little dots, and then you have a cute little sparkly area. You could go in with your pen like this and just outline. Like, it doesn't have to be super neat and like professional. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's why I doodled this sloppy, to show you that even though it's sloppy, it still looks cute in my planner. Like, I wouldn't be disappointed having that in my planner. Another thing you can do with pens, and I do this quite a bit, is just make little stripes. I know I made stripes down here, but this was for writing in. This was basically decorating the top of a box. So you might take the one like this, and then you might take a second color and maybe do it a little bit thinner. And that's like the top of your box. And then you can take like, I don't know, you could just take a regular pen and do like a messy box underneath it. Like something like that. And that is decorative, but you didn't use any stickers. But like I said, I usually use these techniques in conjunction with stickers. I love the way that looks because it adds a little bit of a different texture, kind of. I love combining the pen, the washi tape, and the stickers together because they're all a little bit different and they all add a different dimension kind of to your planner. You can also draw like around stickers. Let me show you what I mean. So for example, say you have this sticker. And you think, well, it's cute, but you feel like it's not interesting enough. You could always just take a pen and like go around it to make it more interesting. This is probably a bad example because it's kind of, it's already fitting the box, but you could do that. You could go around it like this, you know, with a thinner pen or a different color pen. Let me see what else. You can also take like stickers that are translucent. So say you have this and you want it to be a little more fun. So you can go in here and just do this on your page and then pop this down on top of it. So you have this little area behind it. You have like and this is a quick example. I obviously didn't do that well, but you have the flower, and now the flower is pink. You just have a little swatch of color behind it, which I think is kind of interesting. With box stickers, you can go ahead and draw right on them. You can, you know, do the stripes here, like I said, or you can draw like around them on the inside and make them a little more fun. There's just so many ways you can decorate box stickers and make them super cute. You can take like dashes or something. It's the same way that I decorate box stickers with washi tape, you can do with pen. I do this kind of thing a lot. If I have a sticker on the page or just something I want to emphasize, I'll put this down and then I'll go around it like this and make sort of like, I don't know, kind of a sun. Either I'll do half of it or sometimes I do the whole thing. I do that a lot in my journal. And then sometimes I'll go in and just do this around the outside. I don't always, but once in a while, especially if it's a light color, I'll doodle like this around it. And I think it's just like a fun look. I do that sometimes when I have plans, like, let's say, let's do it over here. Let's say this wasn't quite like this, but, well, actually, you know what? I'll just turn it over. Let's say I have a birthday party and I wrote B-day party and then the time and everything. What I could do is then take this and just do that. So that's like emphasizing it. It's not too much. It doesn't always have to go over the line, but you know what I mean? It just makes it a little more fun. You can also do it on both sides if you want to. And that's sort of similar to this, but you're not going around the whole thing. It's just kind of like birthday party, you know? And then you can go in with your confetti. You know what I mean? You could do some diagonal stripes like this in the corners of boxes to emphasize, you know, what you have going on that day. You can draw little headers at the top, like if you are making a list or something, you can draw like little flags. I have a whole video, actually it's a reel I think, and it's all about different headers you can draw. They're really fun to draw. And you can draw them in different colors like that. You could also just do them in regular pen, but you know, that you might write today on it. Things like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you my journal last year just to give you a better idea of some things that I do in my journal and my planner to give you more ideas. So this is my journal from 2023. Let's take a look. Okay, in this spread, I just used a lot of like colorful pens to obviously make big words. I love this spread. This was really fun. After I wrote in it, there were these white spaces. So what I did was take the pens in the colors of my stickers. And I did lines and dots. That's literally it. It doesn't take a lot. So this is like a line that I did with the color. I did black dots. I did the same thing here and here. I did it there. I did a line there. So lines, you know, can really, oh, and this one too. Lines can really make a difference, especially if you're using them in the colors of the stickers. You can draw hearts along the lines or polka dots or just leave the lines as is like I did here. Here's an example of combining pen with stickers. I love this one too. So up here you can see these lines. Remember I said sometimes I like to draw like the little dots at the top kind of. These are longer lines and I just took pens in the colors that I was using for the lettering in here and I just did random lines. They kind of almost look like stickers. I think they're really fun. I also drew little hearts throughout there and in the colors of my spread. Here I just came along and did like 3 lines because it felt really white there after I filled everything else out. I also put a line up there. Here's another example of colored lines. I basically took lines and put more lines on top of it. Here's the dotted ones. I tend to also outline regular pen in colors, and that helps too. Here's an example of when I took the pen and emphasized a sticker there. I did a thicker green line and a thinner blue line. And then this spread also has a lot of these little lines with the little circles in them. And then it has these at the top. There's a line with hearts on it, another one here, and then I have little sparkles. Do you see how messy they are? But they're cute, right? So that's what I meant before, make messy sparkles. And then we have hearts over here. On this spread, I took a line here and I put flowers all over it. These numbers were already on the page because this is the recovery layout from Happy Planner, so I just outlined those. They were gray. I colored them in a different color. You can always do that with any kind of numbers or any writing that's on the page that you don't, like the color of. You can change it up. Here I highlighted the days of the week in the colors that I wanted. I think this one's really cute. I just took pen and did dashes, like long dashes on the top and on the bottom of the colors of the pen I was using in the spread. This Keep Going sticker, I put all these little yellow hearts around it just to emphasize how I felt about it. And here's one where I took the pen and went around the inside of a box sticker. I know I have more examples, so let's take a look at my big Happy Planner from last year. Okay, this was the first spread of 2023, and I made little polka dots around it because it felt like a party. And I did these little tiny swirls in the polka dots. I think that's so cute. Here's one that has a lot of little stripes in those colors. This one I went a little too crazy, but do you see all of these little tiny stripes with the dots on them? Those are all pens. On this spread, I drew all of these boxes with colored pen. I didn't use any stickers for the boxes. Here's an example of other boxes that I drew with pen, and I put my currently prompts in them. This one was fun. Instead of just drawing regular lines with hearts, I drew wavy lines. I thought that was kind of fun and whimsical. And then I did those little confettis at the top of the page. Here's an example of drawing boxes. All the blue ones are drawn. Sometimes when I don't have enough to fill up a box completely, I'll take pen and I'll do stripes like I showed you before. And the reason I did it was because I wrote this in the box and then there was this white space underneath, so I just filled it up. Here's an example of a monthly. I did not use any box stickers. I took pen and I went around each of the boxes in different color pens. I think it's a really cute look and I didn't have to use any box stickers. So I think you get the point. There's so much you can do with pens. Look, that's all pen. And those boxes there, see? You can always color in your bullet points or, make your own little check boxes, color them in, whatever. There's so much you can do with pen. It's really endless. So I encourage you to really just try to do something different in your planner next week. And I think most of us have some colored pens of some sort. Just kind of get outside your comfort zone a little. Try to be a little more creative by just using pens in different ways. And there's so many other ways that I did not cover in today's video. So many things I've done even that I can't even think of off the top of my head. But I know I use pens a lot and I really enjoy the look of them. So let me know in the comments if this video was helpful for you or not. And do you use a lot of colored pens in your planner? Don't forget, colored pens can also be super functional. Obviously, I did not go over that in this video because that's not the kind of video I was putting out, but color coding in your planner can be super, super helpful. And I will do that once in a while, but this was basically to show you different decorative techniques that you can do with colored pens. So again, I hope it was helpful and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.